Hey everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to the MJPD Community Connection Live broadcast, where we come to you once a week, or at least try to. We missed you last week, but we come to you once a week to bring you all the good news that happened, any updates on any incidents that we had for the past 7 days. We also talk about some crime stats. So I have Rich joining. Rich, welcome.
What up, Cap?
All is good. How are you this afternoon?
Doing good.
All right, good deal. I know it's been busy. We almost missed it this afternoon. We managed to make it work. Last week, I was at a conference. You were super busy here at the office. We just never got to it, folks. But we're sorry we missed you. Regardless, we will cover what we need to in today's update to keep you all updated. You know, a lot of folks are joining here this afternoon. So we got Lisa chiming in, Judy, Eileen, and Angie, and Georgina, and Tyler, and Debbie Walton, and Miss Benson. So a lot of you folks here. Glad you're joining. Let's get to it, Rich. Let's go into the weekly update.
All right. Looking at the week of September the 2nd through September the 8th, getting right into our numbers, we had 774 police calls for service, 54 fire department calls for service, 15 crime reports, 71 arrest charges, 289 traffic stops, 149 citations, 24 injury crashes, and 24 non-injury crashes and 8 injury crashes. So crash numbers creeping down a little bit, but wish they were always at zero.
Yeah, I say that, Rich, but yesterday we had 7 crashes in one day.
Yeah, it was a busy one.
Quite a busy day, and most of them were rear end crashes. Again, distracted driving. I just don't know what we can do to prevent that, and really all it takes is going to be a lot of citations having to be issued for distracted driving just to get it in folks' head that it's super dangerous, a hazard, a vehicle stopped in front of you can come up so easy, and if your eyes and your attention is diverted to something else like a cell phone, you're not going to see that hazard and to stop in time, and there's going to be a rear end crash. And then we see that happen, and typically there's like 4 vehicles involved because vehicle 1 hits vehicle 2, who hits vehicle 3, who then hits vehicle 4. So it really is a lot of work for our officers to do that takes our attention away from other things, but we're out there working wrecks due to distracted driving.
Indeed. And we actually had several of those chain reaction style crashes this week. And wanted to throw a little shout out and let TDOT know our thoughts are with them. They actually had one of their big TDOT trucks hit this week by a distracted driver. Their driver is doing good. The other driver is still in the hospital recovering, but luckily it wasn't serious.
Good.
Going into our crime reports, we had 7 family disturbances, 2 property damage, 2 forgery, 2 fraud, a theft, and a trespassing.
All right.
And on the arrest charges this week, we had 13 driving unsuspended or revoked, 11 no DL, 9 simple possession of drugs, 6 each of warrant arrests or possession of drug paraphernalia, 4 each of DUI and leaving the scene of a crash, 2 each of shoplifting, aggravated assault, public intox, and domestic aggravated assault, and then 1 each of violation of implied consent law, evading, move over law, domestic assault simple, truancy violation, which was tied in with a juvenile speeding charge, a theft, a forgery, and a felon in possession of a firearm. And then getting into the neighborhood and school zone traffic enforcement stats, covered Hickory Hills, Park Glen, Providence Parkway, Jackson Hills, Beckwith Road, Providence Trail, Kelsey Glen, Wind Tree Trace, and all of our schools this week. 25 stops, 18 citations, and 1 arrest.
Awesome.
And onto the Guardian Shield system. Since its inception, we've got 82 stolen cars, 41 stolen plates, 3 stolen trailers, a missing juvenile, and 23 wanted persons. Been staying pretty busy with Guardian Shield lately.
Yeah, and that makes it 150 successful interceptions since April 1 of 2020 when we got the system deployed. So it's amazing work of criminal activity that is entering our community, and the system alerts our officers, and we are able to stop this criminal element and take them into custody, whether they are wanted for a felony or even anything involving a crime, whether they're missing, whether it's a stolen trailer, stolen car, or stolen plate. They've entered our community, the system alerted, and your officers were able to make a stop before this criminal activity could continue further throughout Mount Juliet.
And that's all I got for you this week on stats.
All right. Awesome, Rich. Thanks so much. September is Suicide Awareness Month, and we just want to advocate and promote the suicide prevention line and this problem that we have across the nation with suicide. And we want to know to folks who are having those thoughts that there is help out there for you, and your story isn't over. That's why the semicolon is on the back of our police cars. You can see that displayed on the screen here. And the semicolon really means when an author puts that in to not end a sentence, and it symbolizes that someone's story or sentence is never over. And we are here for anyone who is contemplating suicide. Reach out to us. We have professionally trained staff who can talk to you and get you with the professional help needed to get through that. It's nothing to be ashamed of by any means. Everyone can be in a situation where they have those thoughts, but they can recover from those thoughts. And there's also a suicide prevention lifeline, 1-800-273-8255. And I just lost my screen. There we go. The part of Suicide Prevention Month is also the month, and today is the day that we lost Officer Brittany Frazier to suicide. And our hearts are still with her and her family, and with our officers who are still affected by her loss. And we continue to lift up her family and send our hearts their way. But Brittany will always be remembered and always in our hearts. And to remember her, we truly like to promote our Suicide Awareness Month with the semicolons displayed on emergency vehicles throughout Wilson County, and also to provide the suicide prevention lifeline number and website that's out there. But folks, all you have to do is just give us a call at police headquarters, and we are here to help. Our staff can help you get through whatever thoughts someone is having related to suicide. But we need to be there for people. We need to be kind to everyone. And if we know that someone needs help, let's get them the help that they need to get them through whatever thoughts they are having. This Saturday is the 20th anniversary of September 11th. There will be a solemn, quiet, peaceful ceremony to remember those that were lost on September 11th during those attacks. There will be 3 wreaths laid at the clock tower at 9:30 in the morning. 1 wreath will be laid by the fire department. A 2nd wreath will be laid by the military, and a 3rd wreath will be laid by the police department. And each wreath will represent the different entities or groups of lives that were lost: our military, police officer, and firefighters. And then citizens are encouraged to bring their own flowers to lay them next to the wreaths after the laying ceremony to honor all the civilian lives that were lost on September 11th. And it's our honor from the city to remember and reflect on those days' events. And, I can remember where I was. I was sitting in health science class on September 11th, watching it on the TV develop. And a couple hours later, I was sitting in the lunchroom, and my mom came and picked me up and took me home. And we continued just to watch the developments over the news and what was occurring in our country. Something we will probably can't forget by any means if we live during that time frame. And I'm thankful that our city is able to do a remembrance ceremony on the 20th anniversary. Again, 9:30, the Town Center Clock Tower. There will be no speakers. There will be no music. simply after the national moment of silence, which ends at about 9:30. The wreath laying ceremony will begin with the different entities laying wreaths in honor of the different groups who were killed, and then following with the community laying flowers at the base of the clock tower for all the citizen lives that were lost. Sunday is the fish fry, right, Rich? We're doing fish fry.
Correct.
For Knox Hastings and Jordan Hastings. Knox is the son of Jordan Hastings, who is a firefighter with our community, and he is battling leukemia. They've done different type of fundraising events. One was a pancake breakfast that was very successful, and then there's another one coming up, the fish fry, at the Circle P Ranch this Sunday, September 12th. It'll begin at noon, and it looks like a great event. They'll have tons of food events, some entertainment, and got obviously a fish fry and silent auction and touch a truck type event. I'll be there. Rich, I think you're going to be there. Some of our staff members will be there as well. So we hope to be able to see you, but come out and support one of our local firefighters and his son who is battling leukemia. And we're going to do whatever we can to support Knox and his family. If you have not yet, please sign up for MJ Alert. I see those questions on social media, what's happening on Mount Juliet Road or here or there. And it's always nice to see folks giving comments straight from our alert system and encouraging folks to sign up for those alerts as well. If you want to know what's happening in the community, super easy way, text MJ to 67283 and you'll be signed up for the MJ Alert system where you get text messages. Should we need to notify you about anything from a traffic crash blocking a roadway, to a very dangerous incident where you need to take measures to keep yourself safe, we will send you a text message to keep you updated on all of that good stuff. Rich, how's the weather going?
Weather's not doing too bad. We're going to be clear throughout the weekend, unseasonably cool in the evenings and overnights. But come Saturday and Sunday, the temperatures are going to start creeping back up a little bit. We're going to be back into the mid to upper 80s for Saturday and Sunday and into the low 90s come early next week. Then our first chances of rain are creeping back in middle of next week. So far, they're not calling for anything severe, but it's still kind of far out to predict that. But over tonight and for the next several nights, it's going to be nice and clear. You should be able to see the moon real pretty. And right now on radar, we're completely clear. Nothing out there to worry about. So It's going to be hopefully a real pretty night.
Yep, and pretty throughout the weekend. I mean, we got some really good weather. Be a great time to come out to the fish fry on Sunday and come out to the September 11th remembrance ceremony, wreath laying, 9:30 in the morning at the clock tower on Saturday. Cool. Thank you, Rich. Let's give away a gift card. Folks, you know the drill. Type in hashtag in the comments, MJPD Live, hashtag MJPD Live. No spaces before or after in between, and you are eligible for a gift card to O'Charlie's is what I have here for $25. So please type that in to be eligible. If you are a resident of Wilson County or any county connected to Wilson County, you are eligible to win. So good luck. Type that in so you can be entered into the virtual drawing. We have 7 entries now. Rich, you are not eligible for the gift card. Okay. Don't try to sneak something in.
Someday I'll sneak one in on you.
Yeah, someday. Now, if your dad put in, we would let him, be eligible. Your dad does a lot to put up with.
He doesn't ever use Facebook.
Does he not?
Nope.
No, I'm surprised. I figured he would love to be on Facebook. Let's see.
While we're waiting for everyone to get their entries in there, quick shout out to everybody who's been bringing treats by this week.
Oh, yeah.
Cash Express, of course, Mount Juliet Donut Shop, Gourmet Donuts. We had the Wilson County Moms Group bring a bunch of goodies this week. Folks showing their love for the week of 9/11. Thank you to everybody that's showing their love to the PD. We really appreciate it. On behalf of all of our staff and officers, thank you to everybody that's been showing the love this week. It's much appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. And Rich, we are blessed. It seems like every day someone's stopping by to express their appreciation to us and our staff, and that's so awesome. And today at lunch, I was with, I'm counting in my head, four of my coworkers at Calabria Pizza, and a gentleman bought all of our meals there. And it's certainly something that's not ever expected by any means. And we know that we have to continue to work hard and continue to maintain integrity and professionalism to maintain that support. We're going to continue to work hard at that. We're not perfect by any means, but our staff is always working hard to maintain that trust with our community, to do as best as we can to serve our community, to keep this city safe. All right, awesome. Let's do a drawing. Let's see who we got. Who do we think it's going to be, Rich? Let's
Maybe Tyler this week.
We already got Tyler.
Well, I saw him pop through in there.
He popped through again. Riley Walker.
Oh, Riley, all right.
Good deal. Awesome, Riley. Congratulations. I'm going to put my email in the comments. Simply just shoot me an email with your address, and we will get this gift card to you. Awesome. Good deal. There's 27 entries, and Riley Walker won. Very cool. Good stuff. Let's take some questions. If you have any questions, type those in the comments. We'll be glad to get to them. We like these updates to be interactive, and typically Rich and I can answer most questions related to the police department and even some city stuff. So if you have a question, type that in. You know, we want to be sure we get your question answered. A lot of comments here about loving the new alert system. And I get that in the community too. When I'm out and about, people love that the text alerts are back. Because I think it's just because it's the simplicity of getting a text alert makes it easier for folks. Lori's saying she loves our policemen and women. Awesome.
And don't forget too, gang, with the along with the text alerts, if you get in there and do the sign up for the Smart 911 system, really great system that kind of works in conjunction with our text alert system. Helps you be super interactive with our 911 system. When you call 911, you can kind of control how much information they see about you, but it's a really cool system.
Yeah, pretty neat. Tyler, I know you were a recent winner of a gift card, and I did get your email, so thank you. Thank you for that. But I don't see many comments chiming in. It is later in the afternoon than we normally do these. So I think a lot of people are driving home. And obviously, we don't want them watching us live on the drive home.
Right.
That would go into our crash issue that we're having out there, where there's a lot of rear end crashes related to distracted driving. I mean, a lot. When you have 7 happen between 2 p.m. and what was it? I talked to the officer about 6 p.m. That is a lot in a 4-hour time frame. 7 crashes. That is not normal. Cool. Awesome. Rich, I don't see any questions coming in. We'll go ahead and close it out. Do you have anything you want to say?
I think that's got it, folks. Come on out and see us at the Wreath Laying, and come on out Sunday for the fish fry fundraiser. Love to see everybody out there. We're going to have, like Kat mentioned, the touch a truck. So fire department will be out there with some equipment. We'll be out there with some equipment. Bring your kids, let them come out and see us, and we'll have a good time.
Yeah, absolutely, folks. So we'll see you Saturday and Sunday. Rich and I, a lot of our staff, command staff as well, will be out this weekend supporting the mini event. So we hope to see you. And like always, it's an honor and pleasure to serve you. If there's anything you need, you know who to call. So just give us a call, and one of our officers will be there to help you with whatever you have. Take care, everyone.